What did you notice the difference between the high school coaches' expectations and the university coaches' expectations? What were certain expectations, or what did you notice?
Well, obviously, coaches at any level are going to work with you. They're not going to be like, you got to do this now or it's never. But in high school, you have a little bit more chances. In university, I feel like the pressure's on you and no one else. Like, the coaches are obviously going to work with you, but they're not going to take any responsibility if you screw up, anything like that. So you got to really focus on what you're doing. Like, high school, it's great. There's a lot of pressure. Like, I'm not demeaning high school at all for pressure-wise, but once you get to university, you're responsible for yourself, and that's all it's about.
Any good tips that you could give the young athletes that are going to be transitioning into that are going to start getting their highlight tapes ready, start communicating with coaches just to get noticed, identified to get to the next level? Can you give us a couple tips?
Well, you can ask any guy who's gone through this situation. You want to get your name out there fast, early. The more your name's out there, the better. When you're making your highlight film, you're going to want your best plays in like a shorter film, 5-6 minutes, nothing too long. But then you're also going to want to send in your best full game on tape. Like, coaches love watching what you're going to do in a full game. Like, highlights, yes, they're seeing your best, but they want to see what you can do the entire game. See you at your bad points, your good points, whatever, see what they can work with. And then also with that name, getting your name out there, like, you need to be proactive. Like, coaches are not going to come to you. You need to get your name out there, talk to as many coaches as possible, take your visits, everything you can do. It's got to be on you. You got to do your best.
Like, what were the best results for you? Like,
obviously, the best results were with me, like, in the modern age with all of our technology. I sent out mass emails. Like, obviously, you personalize them to each coach. You need to show the coach why you're interested in their program. Do your research. Show them why you're interested in your program. Get them to follow up with phone calls, something like that. Another thing you can do is get out to camps. Like, I met my university coach, Coach Stead at U of A, when I went out to a camp in Toronto. Like, you get out to camps, you get your name out there, they'll see you in person, see you play is going to be the best. But emails, phone calls, any kind of contact is good.
as a student athlete, you're not just it can be very demanding because you're a student first and then you're an athlete. Talk about your time management. Talk about the academics, what you're facing so far in your first year. Yeah.
Well, that first semester, like coming in, it was a big transition. Like, you guys need to start now. If you're in high school, Bantam, get good study habits. When you're in university, you're spending 6-7 hours a day at the football field, and if you don't have study habits, you're not going to do good. Like, you need those study habits because football is such a time-demanding sport, physical-demanding sport. You need to use the rest of your time efficiently. You can't be screwing around, stuff like that. Like, that transition is hard. You can't underestimate it at all.